just one quick thing before we start. 6'5", 6'4". Hope that cleared you up for some people who were wondering how tall I am. And yeah, let's begin. Just burped there for a second. As a person who is actively involved in the gaming industry, as a person who plays games on a regular basis, as a person who is just generally interested in everything about the gaming world, just interested in all of the news, just interested in what new genres are being revived, what game franchises are making a comeback, just anything in general, good, the bad, the ugly. I want to know about it. Why? Because I'm interested in this stuff. And there are certain things that I cannot tolerate as I go through my involvement in the gaming world. The number one thing, well actually there's two things in particular, not saying one is worse than the other, they're pretty up there. Number one thing I cannot stand, I cannot tolerate when a company charges for cheat codes, and when a company charges for demos, locks out content that is already on the dang disc, and tries to rip off the blind gamer. Capcom. And I also cannot tolerate a company who doesn't try to rip off gamers, a company who is so hell-bent on living in the past, can't release any of their games on time, spin-offing, porting, remaking, not trying to do anything to revive the JRPG genre, not trying to move forward, just hell-bent on living in the past. Square Enix. But you know, when you strip away, you know, the evil greediness of Capcom, of EA, of Activision, and when you take away the laziness of Square Enix, there is just an underlying thing. There's just one thing left that not only applies to the gaming world, but also out here in the real. And I'm pretty sure all of you have, in some way, shape, or form, come in contact with it. Not necessarily personal, maybe you've heard about it, but you get where I'm going. So for the past couple of years, actually leading into the past decade or two, just all of these parents, well, I'm not going to say parents in general, because there's just a certain type of parent. Soccer moms. You already know where I'm going. Soccer moms have been so adamant the past couple of years on just the outright banning of these ultra-violent video games. Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, you know, Bulletstorm, all these games that are not made for children. They're not for kids. They don't want their kids playing it. We should go out and sue Epic. We should go out and sue NetherRealm Studios because they're making these games that are too graphic for our children. And it's just funny to me, being a logical person, that they would make such claims. You know, I think a visual aid will be better off. Okay. Just need a quick game. Let's see. Try to go through the PS3 collection. No. Uncharted 3 is rated C. No. Oh God, no. Let's see, 360. No. Ah! Here we go. I got one. Gears of War 3. Great game, by the way. Gears of War 3 is rated M for mature. 17 and up. Well, it's over here. It's different on PS3 and 360. Is it? No, it's the same. It was only on the Wii that it's different. But Gears is rated M for mature for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. Marcus Phoenix was swearing up that damn hallway corridor like it's no tomorrow. Another example? Okay, alright. Just for the Sony fanboys there, we have a game, God of War 3. Also rated M for mature. Blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong language, and strong sexual content. Great! And after all of the warnings, after all of the precautions, after all of the things that, you know, the commercials have shown where they put the logo at least 3 times, beginning, after, and even in between, all of the, just everything, the customers, just to inform the customers when you walk into a store, how they tell you everything about the game before you purchase it and they ask you if it's okay. These parents are so hell-bent on thinking this game is made for children. Really? And to that I will answer, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you listen when people tell you things? Do you see things that are so blatantly in front of you? Really? Because anybody with more than 2.5 brain cells, yes, I said that, 2.5 brain cells, would know that after all of those warnings, a game like Grand Theft Auto, a game like L.A. Noire, and this isn't a video to talk about, oh, but Halo's not mature at all, it's more like T-rated. This isn't talk about that. That's a whole nother video topic on its own. You're telling me that a game like that is made for kids? Really? Like, where all these indications that point out that this is not for your child. There is a certain entry-level age demographic required to play the game, and you're complaining that the kids are playing it. Newsflash, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not you guys, my fans, I'm just talking about the parents in general, soccer mom, sorry. There are only two ways that that child is going to get their hands on the game. Number one, if he has an outside source, if he has a friend who, you know, lets him borrow the game, if he torrents the game and he's that cunning so he burns it to this and plays it, that's the only other way. And number two, you already know where I'm going. If you, the soccer mom, purchase the game for your child, but you said you didn't know, bull fucking shit. Because when you buy the game at any major retailer, any major outlet store you would go to, Best Buy, Kmart, Walmart, Target, fuck, do I have to keep mentioning them off? Every store is required to tell you the contents of the game, and they don't sell the game to minors. Anybody who doesn't have an ID or doesn't look 17. That's just their law. You're telling me after all of those things, where you have the final say, you're complaining that this game should still be for children? Get off your fucking high horse. Are you high? Wow. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. Just another example of freaking people who are so mad that they made a mistake that they're pinning it on somebody else. They're pinning it on somebody else over the mistakes. That is something that we as people have to get over. Take fucking responsibility for our own actions. Stop blaming people. Because you want to know something? People will respect you a lot more if you come out and say it was your fault, as opposed to keep changing your story, keep sidestepping, keep placing the blame. Because then you're going to look like a joke, which all of you soccer moms are right now. After all these warnings, you still had the final say, you bought your kid the dang game. And if your kid got anything more out of that game than just an enjoyable experience, there's something wrong. There is. Because nobody should be taking these games seriously. Nobody should go out, play Call of Duty World at War, and say, must kill Germans, must kill Japanese, must do this. No. If they do, they are either 4 years old, very impressionable, or they have severe mental problems and need to be checked into the nearest institution. Or they just like to beat up old ladies because they think it will be fun. I don't know. Normal people don't have that problem. Don't blame for the game for that. It's your fault because you bought it. And for the kids who are saying it's the game's fault, no, it's your dumbass that got caught playing the game. That's just really what I wanted to rant about, people. It's just something that is really annoying me. And on a side note, why is it only the gaming industry? Every single form of gaming, like every other form of entertainment, when it comes to something that is not for kids, it's rated R, has explicit content, gaming is the only thing that is restricted from the purchase. Not anyone could buy it. You have to have an ID or look that age. My 12-year-old brother can walk into a Best Buy, he can buy an R movie, he can buy an album that has explicit content, and you want to know something? Movies, books, music, television shows, frankly, they have themes, mature content that just, it's on a different level than video games are. Video games, you can take the most violent thing and that doesn't compare, especially if you're reading things, if you're a fan of literature. Oh my god, I'm surprised some of the books that I've read haven't gotten banned. I mean, seriously. And then you have the R-rated movies. Just this mentality that gaming was always made for kids and will forever be made for kids. Really? Well, I want to point something out to you. Movies, television shows, music, books, they have kid-friendly things as well. So I guess they're all made for kids too, right? We should just let our kids watch Dexter. We should just let our kids go see R-rated movie. We should just let our kids watch Kick-Ass. We should just do all these things, right? Because they're all made for kids, right? Right? You see how fucking retarded that looks? You see how fucking retarded I sounded? Yes, I did. But I'm just pointing it out there. Stop blaming them. It's not Epic's fault. It's not Rockstar's fault. It's not Santa Monica Studios' fault. It's your own fault for making a mistake as a parent. Own up to it. Everybody will have a lot more respect for you. Don't blame the game for this. Because we gamers, we look at you, trying to pass all these bills, get it through Congress, and we laugh. Because no other form of entertainment has these problems, well, to this level. Because the people who go after them, they're sensible, they know what they're talking about. These soccer moms, who are only obsessed with having the latest fad for their children, talking on their fucking Bluetooths and their Starbucks coffee mugs, with their BlackBerry phones, soon to be iPhone 4S users. They don't care. They honestly don't care. And I also, just as an ending comment, for all the parents out there, for all the parents who let their kids play mature games, and they had enough trust in their child to not take anything away from that game other than an enjoyable experience, I applaud the child and I applaud the parents for that. These soccer moms, you know what they get from me? Right there. Suck on that. Oh, double. Let's see how long that lasts you. You know what I wish I could do? I just would have had a quadruple shotgun, you know, just can shoot 8 bullets at a time. Just take all the soccer moms out back, just boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the world would be a much better place. I would love to do that. Or you know what? You know what I'd love to do? I just like to take one white glove, just a simple white glove, line them up in a row, put the hand of the motherfucking Lord. I mean, damn, I want to do that. God, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on this rant on all these soccer moms and video games. Frankly, this shit is annoying. I mean, it's something that is so simple. As your own goddamn fault, you're gonna blame these guys. Great, great. I debunked every single claim you made. And if you in the comments have more claims that you've seen these people make, post them down below. I'd love to read them because, man, we should just get together in a campfire and just laugh all this stuff, roast our marshmallows. We'll get together and do that sometime, all of us, you know. Hop on a plane, we'll come out to New York, we'll just all chill and just talk about these retards. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm NGS, signing out, and guess what, PETA? You're next. Catch you guys later. Peace.